There's a lot of position battles going on. We talked about the wide receiver room. That's one. You look at the running back room. We're going to get more into the running backs here in a little bit after we talk about the scrimmage. So more on that because I know we have a few questions about that. One position I did want to talk about real quick, Kendall, is it may not be – it is important because it really can dictate like the difference in a football game. It's the kicking battle, right? And I asked Shane about it yesterday. How are things going from that end? And the way I kind of phrased the question, Kendall, was, and I have it written down because I don't usually write down my questions before media availability or whatever. I kind of just go with what I've got. Yeah, and I just want to make sure I have it phrased right or whatever because it's something I don't want to forget it. And the way I kind of phrased it was, is it a case where guys are making their kicks and it's a tight-knit battle because of that? Or is it a situation where there hasn't been anyone that's been able to separate themselves from the pack yet? And it was kind of more the latter of it's an open competition. Guys are doing well. He's got no concerns about the kicking room from that standpoint, which I guess is good to hear. But he even pointed out nobody separated themselves yet. He wants someone to step up and, quote, slam the door.
Yes, slam the door.
Slam the door on this competition. Get it done with. He made it clear, like, it's time for someone to really take a hold of this thing. So you got another scrimmage coming up on Saturday. That's a big one for – I would say it's a big deal for figuring out the positions of who's going to start where. Kicker's definitely a big one. And I think kicker's a little bit more black and white compared to other positions. Like, you're either making your kicks or you're not. So it's really going to come down to who's making the most kicks, who's the most accurate guy. And if all of them are doing really well, that's a good problem to have. Then you just pick who you think is the best from that group. So this will be another thing we talk about next week.
He was saying that all of them are like consistently making their kicks. Is that what you were saying? Like, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how.
I don't know. He didn't like specify like what it was, but the way he kind of put it was like nobody's separated themselves yet. So take that for what you will. When we're back on here next Wednesday, we'll have more to talk about with this because by the time we talk again, Kendall, Shane Beamer will have spoken to the media. They'll have had their second scrimmage in the books for a few days. And hopefully by then, maybe there'll be an answer as to who the starting kicker is. But it is interesting that they really have not figured it out yet. And it's not a surprise because the last 2 years, it's gone down to the wire and it's taken up until game week in some cases to name the starting kicker. So it'll be interesting to see who they go with, but I'm curious to see, hear more about that competition for sure. Because it's an underrated one that really can make the difference between say 2 years ago, 9 wins and 10 wins.